go to Citipointe North. My story started with me attending the Faith, Hope and Love service, which was the first one I'd ever been to. I just got completely overwhelmed with the emotion and the connections I was making with people, especially right there from the first service. Yeah. They spoke about Hannah's story. Oh. And I was just sitting there thinking there was any other way that, God could be speaking to me directly, that was it.
That would be it.
Right? The journey's been a little bit tough the last few years. Yeah. I'm a single mum, different issues going on with the exes and the kids' dad. Okay. So being able to come to a church that is so supportive and it's like another family. When I first turned up at church, didn't have a job, had a really bad car, just struggling. And since being in the church, I've secured long-term housing, I've got a new car, got in and started working.
And how are your kids doing?
So my youngest, he has had a lot of separation issues where he doesn't want to be away from me. Yeah. We walk into church and he's just like, see you, Mum. Off to the kids club. I'm like, all right, bye.
Aww. Hey, buddy.
Hi, bud. Do you want to say hi?
Hi, sweetheart.
I guess I just really want to say thank you because of the generosity of the church. It's been really life-changing. Yeah. The last year couldn't have really gone any better.
Because we have a flood earlier this year. Yeah. February, the waters come in the backyard a little bit. We think not coming. It's finally this much water.
Oh my gosh!
I got everything lost.
No.
No clothes, no furniture, anything. Everything washed out.
Oh my gosh!
Underwater. So cleaning, so much stuff to take it out. From day one to now, they look after us from the Citipointe Church. Awesome. Jessica and Pastor Tim always ring us how he is going.
Oh, that's so lovely.
And everyone support us from Citipointe Church.
Oh, that's so
from
lovely.
Day one to now.
Yeah.
They look after us,
that's
give
amazing.
food and look after clothing.
It's nice to be able to put faces to the generosity though. It's lovely.
Because of your generosity, me and my family are now able to move forward with our life. In a few weeks' time, maybe even get back into our house. Just thank you again.
Oh, thank you.
That's
Thanks,
amazing.
darling. That's so lovely.
It's beautiful.
So lovely. You've made my day.
Hello, how are you all going? I'm Gillian and I work with Chardon and we do Citipointe music together and I feel like I'm already going to cry. So if it's okay with you, through my tears, I wanted to read you one of the testimonies that I received.
Oh yes, that'd be lovely.
This was just a random Wednesday that I received this message from Facebook. His name is Kev. He gave us a little hello and he is actually from Canada. He said, not to drop a random heavy bomb on a weekday, but 9 years ago today, I was going to end my life.
Oh, wow.
He said, I had bought everything I needed to do the deed and wrote letters saying goodbye to my friends and family. I was doing the final scroll on YouTube to numb myself with mindless entertainment when I randomly came across your song, Emmanuel, God With Us, from your Raw Moments album. I didn't know who Jesus was, but for some reason, he shattered my heart open that night. I didn't know who he was and why he wanted to do with me, but my heart just responded to him and like a dried, thirsty mouth to water. So thank you for all your obedience to be a part of the team that extends the love of Jesus in places, in people that you might never know about. 9 years later, I'm a Christian, now married, and today my wife is 3 months pregnant. I'm very grateful for everyone that God has used to love me into being, and that includes you guys. Grateful to have met God via your music. On behalf of Kev, he says, so thank you for your obedience to be a part of the team. You guys, thank you for your obedience. Thank you for sowing so diligently into Citipointe over the years. It is such an honor to be a part of the Citipointe music team and see people like Kev be saved.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks for sharing.
And from our hearts, the whole creative ministry blesses our hearts over and over.
Yeah, it's incredible.
You're precious, thank you.
Thank you guys.
Hi.
Hello.
My name's Bella.
My name is Maya.
Maya?
Yeah.
Deb. I just wanted to start by saying thank you so much for your generosity. My story is I was in uni, going to lots of events, and the Red Frogs, they were always at events, you know, just their love as an onset of your generosity. They were able to just be there. Growing up, I was a little bit in church, but I'd never chosen God for myself. And then, yeah, they said, come along to church. Yeah, fast forward, it's 2 years later now, got baptised last month.
Wow.
I'm actually part of a life group now as well, which is awesome. So also like-minded people, and we're all studying, going through sort of similar seasons with study. I'll never be able to thank them enough for how they helped me find God and choose Jesus, you know, for myself.
That's great.
Yeah, and now life is better. And yeah, so just so grateful for people like you and your generosity. And yeah, so that the Red Frogs can do what they do.
We just have the opportunity.
Yeah.
That's all.
No, and it's admirable as well. Honestly, I'd be here today if it wasn't for the fact that there is enough resources to support that. So important. So.
You've been with us, contributed, and there's no doubt because of you as a church we've just gone to so many different levels, and your generosity, your commitment has just been outstanding, and we want to just personally thank you on behalf of this great church at Citipointe. So thank you.
There's no doubt about being part of a great church and its community. It's helping each other out when people are going through low times, bad times. We support them. I remember my journey with cancer in 2012, and I look at the church praying for me, supporting me, helping me go through that whole journey together. And I wouldn't like to have ever done that alone. And I know you're a part of that, and I think the church is amazing.
Yeah, what would you do without the church community?
Citipointe has meant so much to us. When our struggles were really deep, Citipointe Church was there for us.
Faith, Love and Hope is a season that we pray into long before it's announced. We know it's coming, and we've learnt so much through it. God called us to this, and we just made the decision that come what may, whatever was there and attempting to stand in our way, we were just going to keep doing what God called us to do and stay close to the church and stay close to the people in the church, you know.
So for me, giving to Citipointe Church is giving back a fragment of what God has given to me, and hearing all these stories just ginger me to do more.
And not just that, I touch more life by giving. Lives in which, because of my busy life, I might not be able to touch them, but hearing the impact of what giving does encourages me to do more and more. And the second thing is, giving is like a rebound phenomenon. The more I give, the more I get back from God. And the more I give, the more I become a blessing for others.
Came into the church, anchored myself, saw how much it changed my life, and knew that I just wanted to be a part of doing the same thing that somebody did for me. I just wanted to be a part of that for somebody else so that they could experience a good life in Jesus.
I mean, we do it because we love to do it, but you know, today is just seeing these testimonies is just a powerful thing, you know, and it just reiterates, you know, the reasons why. You know, the other great thing is, you know, I think we've been on the tail end of someone's giving previously as well. So we feel, you know, very blessed and humbled because of someone else that gave, you know, before us, you know. So we're blessing because we've been blessed, you know, and we will continue to do that.